we're moving across the pond to good old London. And, oh, you know what? This is a great opportunity to tell you that Houston and Minnesota are on byes. Minnesota was in London the last 2 weeks. I meant to say that in the beginning. So 2 teams on byes this week. Anyways, London has another game, and unfortunately for them, we have sent over the New York Jets, who are going to be plus 300 on the money line. They'll be facing off against Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos off of a huge win against my Eagles last week. The Broncos are going to be minus 400, -7 on the point spread, and 43 is the over-under. Raider Jim, AFC West, your jurisdiction, your thoughts, Denver versus New York in London.
Yeah, I will tell you, the Jets almost make me appreciate the Raiders at this point. They're so bad. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. The Raiders are bad. I would say that the Jets are just as bad, maybe a little bit worse. They are, if I'm not mistaken, I want to look at this. They are the only team left without a victory. 0-5. And yeesh, that's going to leave a mark if they keep doing that. And then to travel that far, and I feel bad for the people over in wherever they're playing, Great Britain or whatever, that bought tickets, paid the astronomical prices, and you get the Jets. I guess it's NFL, so it doesn't matter. And congratulations to Denver. Boy, I'll tell you what, I got called away, so I did not get to see the second half of that game. I assumed the Eagles had it under control. I figured I'd come back just enough to check the final score and see what the spread was at the end. When I saw what happened, I was just in awe. Wow. Kudos to Denver. A win is a win, and they got it. What's going to happen this week against the Jets? Jets aren't going to score. Jets don't have a good offense. Even if they wanted to run it, not throw it. Denver defense has only given up 2 rushing touchdowns in 5 games. That's a stat. I mean, that is a robust line they got out there, if that's what's going on. The only thing is with Denver, if we look at the over-under on this one, which is 43, Denver also is sporadic on the offensive side. Feast or famine, it seems like. Maybe we're going to put together a good 21, 24 points. It's going to be nice and solid, but maybe we're going to have to kick and claw, or maybe we don't get into the end zone and we're doing more field goals than we are touchdowns. Either way, I think Denver's going to win this one. I would take a half a point on this and take Denver at -6.5. And then I also, on the over-under, hate to say it, but I'll take another half point, go 43.5 and go under again, just because I think the Denver defense is going to shut down the Jets.
Yeah, I agree. Thoughts and prayers to the people of London who are going to have to So I don't think they realize what they signed up for. They're over here like, all right, yeah, the Jets are here. I remember, back in the day, Mark Sanchez. Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't bring him up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, whoops, sorry. That was a Freudian slip. I was trying to think. It was the last quarterback that was on the Jets when they were successful. I apologize. That was bad. Anyways, back to the game at hand.
We have unsportsmanlike conduct, Brandon Ferst.
Yeah, that's 15. That's going to be my first of the pod towards disqualification. If I get another one, Raider Jim will run solo. But anyways, collect my thoughts one more time. But yeah, my notes here, I just literally have Jets may be the worst watch in all of sports right now. And kudos to Raider Jim for really giving the Raider Nation some perspective, because that's true. I mean, it's not great, but at least you have Max Crosby. At least you do have Brock Bowers for now. But the Jets are a lifeless team, and it's really unfortunate because it already seems like Aaron Glenn is a dead man walking 5 games into his NFL career. The one thing I will say somewhat positively about the Jets is they have a pretty good run game. Breece Hall and company, I really do like that run game. The only problem is Denver is probably the best in terms of, as Raider Jim talked about, only 2 rushing touchdowns, but even yardage wise, I think they're definitely top 5 or 6. So that's going to be very difficult for the Jets to deal with. At that point, now we put the ball into Justin Fields' hands or on his shoulders, and that's just not a situation I think anybody wants to be in. So get the accusations of us copying each other's homework out early, because I'm also going to buy the half a point, because you have to buy the hook. Denver -6.5. And then I do like the over though. And Normally, I will almost always go under on London games, just because the grass always seems a little wonky, or the travel and whatever. But there's a very real chance Denver hits this over by themselves. I mean, look, if you woke up Monday morning or whatever, I guess we could say if you woke up Sunday morning on the West Coast, assuming you're not going to wake up for this, and saw the final score 45-0, you'd be like, yeah, that's pretty much what I would have expected. So, I'm going to go with the over, but not definitely going to get onto my card. Definitely feel a lot better about Denver covering 6.5. I think they win by a touchdown easily. And then, yeah, the Jets. Wow. Who would have thought that Sam Darnold was their high point for the last 8 years? Tough.
Better call.
Yeah.